Good morning. Just waiting until 9:03 so we can allow people to come in. Please don't forget to like the live. Let me know where you're actually listening from. And if you have any questions, don't forget you can call in at 718-502-9137. You can also text your question to 718-502-9137. You can call in, and that is the same number to call during the week to make an appointment. All right, so I'm just organizing here. All right, we're gonna just give it some time. All right, so Nicola is here. Nicola is moderating this morning. And if you have any questions, she'll be sure to alert me concerning your questions, in addition to which you may also call in. All right, so it is 9:01. We'll give it like 2 more minutes and then we will begin. Don't forget, let us know where you are listening from and be sure to ask your question in the live, or you can text it. I will be able to see it. All right, so we have 17 people here. This what? Nobody can say good morning. What is going on? Woo, Lord Jesus. All right, so we have 17 people here. I am going to begin in the next 2 minutes, just giving people time to come in and so that they can also benefit from the information. I think it was last week or about 2 weeks ago, someone had asked for the number. Good morning, June. Someone had asked for the number for the Bronx office. The one number rings to all my offices. So it rings to Queens, Bronx, and also Jamaica. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Trevor. All right, so we are giving it 1 more minute and then I am going to begin. Yeah? How is everyone doing this morning? I hope you had some nice, good breakfast. Whether you prepared by yourself or you had somebody. I hope you don't have nobody, man. I hope the man is yours that you're making breakfast for this morning. But I will not get into people's business. Yes. All right. So we are going to begin in 1 minute with the live. Thank you for joining me this morning. I know some of you are possibly on your way to church or getting ready for church. Good morning, Sandy. Sandy, me see your message. Good God. All right. So good morning and welcome to Legally Speaking with Attorney Antoinette Osbourne. This program, for my regular listeners, you know that this is for information purposes only. If you need legal advice, you can contact me, Antoinette Osbourne, at 718-502-9137. That is the same number to call in this morning if you have a question. You can also pose it in the live or you can text and I will be sure to answer. Good morning, Judith. Good morning, Andre. All right, so this morning, I want to focus on the change of address. Nicola says to big up Renault. Big up yourself, Renault. Thank you for coming in this morning. I think Mr. Renault has been here in America for donkey years because sometimes the rules he refers to, you have to really be here in America for some time. So Mr. Renault know the struggles that the immigrant faces in America. All right, so USCIS has now updated their website so that they have created a new change of address where you can actually change your address, and it changes the address for all your forms, right? And one of the things I'm going to encourage people to make sure that you do update them with your addresses. One of the dangers, and I would instruct anyone who has an application with USCIS, you should sign up with the post office for secured delivery. And the reason why I am saying this is because when USCIS sends mail or immigration court sends mail, and you do not get that mail because you have some family member, someone has some crosses living in your own homes, and some family member causes you not to get the mail, because some of you are living with the devil. I don't know where to find these people from, whichever supermarket you pick them up, go return them. It is immigration's position that, especially for immigration court, if they have sent this mail and let's say one of your family members decided to take the mail and you do not get the mail, that's on you. I know them tell you to pick up crosses in your life. And this is how serious your mail is with immigration, whether it be USCIS, whether it be National Visa Center, whether it be EOIR, which, is immigration court. I am going to encourage you, for those of you who have any application that is pending with immigration, some of you, you're living with the devil. Let's get real. Someone don't know to pick up crosses, yeah? Yet still, there's nothing you are able to do about it. So you stay in that situation. The cross is in your house. The mail is coming. And guess what? These are your own family members or your own friends who are interfering with your mail. And it is immigration's position that it's not their business. They have deemed that mail received. Once them not get back the mail, yeah? If you have a crisis person in your house that is interfering with your mail and you never got the mail for immigration court, that is your problem, not theirs. And this is why I want to encourage you, make sure that you sign up for the post office secured mail. Anybody who expecting important mail, that is something you should do, because what the post office does is they will email you an actual picture of the mail that is coming to the house. Because sometimes you'll ask the mailman and the mailman will say, well, the mail was delivered. But the person in the house is saying, I've had clients and the immigration website indicated that the mail was delivered. He called immigration. They said, yes, the mail has not come back. That mail was delivered. The post office, the guy, because what happened was the client was, and this is what I always tell you, make good friends with your mail carrier. We call it postie in Jamaica. Here, you call it the mail lady or whatever. Make good friends. You're expecting me, let me tell you something. I had, during Corona, come on, always live good with people. Unless you're crosses, they may not live good with you at all. Yeah? I had such a wonderful mail lady, and she's now off my road. I wanted to bawl when she said she was leaving. When we had Corona and the mails were getting messed up because people's offices were closed, my mail lady kept my mail. Yeah, me live good with people. Anybody know me? As long as you's not a Jezebel, you's not a waste man, you's not crosses, me live good with you. My mail lady kept the mail, I'd reach out to her and I'm like, hey girl, you have the mail? She's like, yes. and I'm like, okay, I'm in office this day, and she bring my mail. Someone no know, uno take this live bad thing, uno take it where I come from, uno bring it, left it. This place, yeah, we are not that independent in this place. Sometimes we need a little help, and you'd be surprised the people who actually help you, right? Now, I'll tell you this. Hold on. Let's get to this text message that came in, because I realize sometimes say, when I read the text message, yeah? It's not like on the radio, I have certain time. I check every device here and make sure everything is on top. Nicola says, Melanie, big up your nice, good, clean self. You just joined. All right. Now, all right. So, Cornell and Simone, big up your nice, good, clean self. Okay. Someone texted, good morning, Antoinette. A man died, but he forgot to take off his ex-wife name as beneficiary from one of his bank accounts. Is she entitled legally to receive the proceeds from the banking institution? Anytime I divorce anybody, me tell them, look at me, I give the new man visa or the new woman visa. But come on, when you go out there, I want you to find somebody. I want you to move on with your life. Because I find in this place, people don't move on with them life. I have no idea what is going on with people. How is it that you are divorced? Yeah? When the divorce file, there are automatic orders in effect. So because you have automatic orders, you can't go and start change up things. You can't, as a divorce file, you and them tie, right? So you can't go and you can't start changing over your deeds, changing your bank account. No. Once that the divorce file, that's why anybody who are look for change up anything, them run do it first, then them file the divorce the next day. Not that the court system can look back. Yeah, the court system look back on the changing. Anyway, the reason me I make reference to this is because if me, sir, if me and you divorce and me know me get that judgment, yeah? Because this represent my new man visa. So me get that judgment now. Oh, me I have your name on my bank account. That makes sense? Anybody who has a joint bank account with someone, I want you to understand there is rights of survivorship in these accounts. So once one person dies, whoever remains on the account is the owner. No, me and that ex-wife, nice, good, clean girl like me. I am an ex-man, sir, me thank you. Worse, if you're not the divorce proceeding, me never did get nothing off of you. Yeah, this is what I call my pension. Did I put another word before it? But this is Sunday, and we're on YouTube. I understand there's strike people, so I can't put the word before pension. What I really want to put. What am I pension? And if you never want to wise up to take the ex-wife name, she go and collect that money. And if you marry a new wife, the new wife now get nothing. Let me telling you something. I tell you all the time. Anytime when you come on and listen to me, one thing I try and enforce in your head: marriage is an economic partnership. Yeah. So if it is that he has remarried and the new wife never go on it or he never put any kids on it, then the account stands as is. Nothing beats black and white. Her name is on it. The right of survivorship is beneficial to her. She's going to take that money and she's going to take out her new man. Why not? It's her money. You can't tell me how to spend the money. Why? What should she do? Give it to... Anybody in a marriage go through certain hardship. I don't care how nice your spouse is. Yeah? So if you are now divorced and your name is on your ex-spouse bank account and he has died, may I come for my money? Me not that nice. Yeah. All right. So I hope that answer your question. Is the ex-wife eating? Obviously, the new wife not doing the job. May I tell you, someone in these houses and you're collecting paint colors. Don't do it, ladies. Cause someone who no me I take back on a FBI badge. Someone who don't make sense. Yeah. And that's why I'm going to get con if I ever end up in a divorce proceeding. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Regatta. Thank you for joining us this morning. So we are going to emphasize, for those of you who are expecting serious mail from immigration, because any mail from them serious, whether you get your requisition, whether you get your first receipt notice, whether you get your biometric notice, whether you get your interview notice, or hallelujah, whether you get your approval notice. Sometimes too, you have to pick up the decision notice because you need to do an appeal. Yeah. So for those of you who are just joining in, this morning we're speaking of the importance in keeping your address up to date with immigration so that you do not miss your mails. And I will let anyone know your failure to apprise immigration of any change of address. And this go for green card holders. This is a misdemeanor. You can spend up to 30 days in jail for this, or I believe it is a fine of $200. So for those of you who are not updating your addresses, I am going to encourage you. One of my concerns now, how they are requiring the change of address. You are now required to create a USCIS account when you are changing your address. You know what that means? One of the things that I immediately see with this is you can't say you never get a notice. Some things that have saved people in the past is that because it's immigration courts, and we're dealing with two different agencies. Immigration court separate from USCIS, which is another arm of immigration, right? Immigration court, if a mail is sent, and when I am speaking of mail, I'm talking about, let's look at the notice to appear, which initiates the action. Anyone who has ever been in immigration court, you are very much aware that the judge says to your attorney, if you are represented, not everybody has representation, they will caution you concerning keeping your address updated with the court. The reason being is if a notice is sent out and you do not receive it because you have changed your address, you did not notify them. I believe you have 10 days to notify them. You did not notify them and you failed to appear in court, there is going to be an order in absentia, meaning an order in your absence made. One of the dangers with this is if the failure is on your part, and you never have no excuse, God forbid, like you're sick in at the hospital, you couldn't update your address, that's different. But let's say all being well and you just fail to update the address, they are not opening that deportation order. And unfortunately, what is going to happen is that order stays. So you're now ordered removed. You never have no excuse. The notice itself advises you, keep the court informed of your address. USCIS, and for people are under the misconception that if they change their address with the post office, this changes their address with USCIS or with the court. No. USCIS and the court and National Visa Center has created their own pathway for you to update your address with them. So the fact that you decided that you're going to be indifferent, or you're just going to be lazy, or you just failed to update your address and a new notice is sent out and you did not receive it, then that's on you, boo. And this is how serious these agencies are. And I don't want you to play with it, right? Sign up. Once you have an application pending, I want you to immediately sign up with the post office for secured delivery. Because, like I said, you may not have even moved, but you're just living with the devil. And this person now decides that they are going to take your mail. Could be your own spouse, could be because someone on a woman are good, could be your own mother, but they just decide that they're not like you. Because some people don't want you to get the benefit of the green card. There is fear that possibly you're gonna do better than them, you're gonna reach to certain heights which are greater than where they have reached as an immigrant, or for some people who come and you lose your mind. I don't know why people want to show them true colors. It makes no sense to me. You are showing your true colors before you get the green card. So now your spouse becomes angry. And I will tell you, I have had more women than men. The men then get bitter to as well. But the woman then, no sir. When I tell you, there's nothing like a woman scorned, yeah? And she decides, I have a client as soon, and I'm gonna caution some of you women who are taking up these men who are far younger than you. Be very careful, yeah? As a boy come up here party, as in come up here woman, yeah? Some people are not looking to build life with you. You have to be very careful who you pick up, who you are quote unquote elevating in life. Yeah? Because sometimes some people get the papers and it make them get worse. But be very careful, because sometimes you pick up a spouse anywhere you turn, makajuk you. And it's as simple as that. You're not gonna achieve anything with them. They're not looking to build with you. It is just an opportunity. Yeah. So I want you to be very careful as to some of the people that you are seeking to. You believe you're building a life with them. They're not building a life with you. Let's get real. They're not looking to build a life with you. So, for those of you who you are in proceedings and God forbid you do not get that mail, yeah, all the government attorney has to prove was that it has been sent. You can't come with, they never got it back. And as a matter of caution, I'll tell you this. In creating these new accounts, you are creating a USCIS account to report your change of address. But one thing I can assure you of, if you ever end up in removal proceedings and that notice, because now them know, say you have the account, yeah? And if they ever change the statute, that they can serve you through these accounts. Let me tell you something. You see that notice and you do nothing, yeah, that order is going to be made against you. And this is why I am encouraging anyone who has a current application pending that you must. And I'll tell you this, for those of you green card holders, immigration has the ability to, on their own, yeah, they call it sponte, on their own accord, open back that green card if they have discovered that there's some underlying fraud in the application and that you should not have gotten the green card. They have the right to open that case and put you in removal proceedings. Yeah? Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Elaine. Yes. So, green card holders, I don't want you to think you are safe if there's ever some underlying application. And there's a duty on you as well to keep immigration apprised of your address. Yeah? So, signing up for secure delivery, and for anyone who has the issue that someone is tampering with your mail, sign up. How is it so hard? It takes like probably 5 to 10 minutes or less of your time. You just need a valid email address. Sign up for this so when the mail comes, you actually have a image of the actual envelope. And once the postman or mailman, as they call it here, but come here late in life, so you know some chat Jamaican. Once the postman decides and he has delivered it and immigration don't get it back, one of the things for green card holders where your green card, they have proof that they have mailed it and the green card doesn't come back, you are going to have to pay the fee for a replacement green card. It is not their problem. You have an issue with your mail. They did their job. They mailed the green card. So once the green card does not go back to them, what happens is you're going to have to pay that fee and you're going to have to apply for a replacement green card. So just tuning in, you're listening to Legally Speaking with attorney Antoinette Osbourne. If you have any questions this morning, you can call in at 718-502-9137. You can also text your question this morning to 718-502-9137. And to make an appointment during the week, you can call the same number, 718-502-9137. So just to emphasize, I want to encourage you. Sign up for secured mail delivery with the post office. You changing your address with the post office is not a change of address for USCIS. It is not a change of address for the court. Do not let anyone mislead you. Once they have proof that the mail was sent and it was not returned, and I'm going to show you how dangerous this can be. You had a lady who she had moved. She never left any forwarding address. And what happened was she ended up in removal proceedings 6 years later. The government attorney actually mailed the notice to appear in immigration court. Having mailed the notice to appear in immigration court, the mail came back. They revealed that the mail came back, but the government decided that they wanted to proceed to deport the woman. Their argument was it is the duty on the immigrant to make sure that when they move to inform immigration, and the judge was hesitant. The judge decided to terminate the deportation proceedings because it's either you get actual notice of your deportation proceedings or it's called constructive notice, right? So let's say that the woman, the mail had gone. It was her correct address. She never came to court. That order of deportation would have stand. And the government's attorney were upset and they appealed. How dare the judge, in their eyes, decide that they are going to terminate the case when it is the immigrant's duty to keep your address updated? and they took it on appeal. This is how serious it is. So sometimes the fact that you're in immigration court and you win your case, it's not over till, let's say, the government decides that them now got appeal the case. These are the things you must know. And to backfoot them people appeal the case. But the good thing was, and which makes complete sense, the Board of Immigration Appeals said this does not make any sense. The woman does not live there. It is clear the mail came back to immigration. So obviously she did not have notice to come to court. Yeah. So then dismiss the government case. But it just goes to show how vigilant you must be in keeping your address updated. For her, she got lucky, yeah, because the mail came back. I know I have opened cases where the person moved, and they did a change of address, and immigration sent it to the wrong address. And even the address that they had on file, the address that was actually sent was incorrect. Yeah. So don't just think that you move, everything is okay. If that mail does not come back, you have to be careful. So just tuning in, we are halfway through the program. You're listening to Legally Speaking with attorney Antoinette Osbourne. You have a question this morning, you can text your question to 718-502-9137. You can also put your question in the live. Nicola will ensure that I am able to see it. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to share the live. All right. For people with your criminal records, each time I come, I try and I ensure that I tell you, make sure you have a certified copy of your disposition. The fact that the arrest was outside of the country does not prevent immigration from knowing. I will tell you this. Your foreign governments are very cooperative with the American government in turning over your criminal record. And one of the dangerous things I remember seeing was, I'll never forget, I think I was at Holtzville, and the man come out, and this is why one officer tell me, saying I like people from Spanish Town. Yeah, cause them a problem. He never have nobody from Spanish Town yet, and it's not a problem. And the man come out and him say, him and him lawyer walk with the wife. And his thing was, him never know, say him have to reveal the arrest in Jamaica. Really, sir? So this is why immigration even have to change them form and say any arrest anywhere in the world. No, some people too cute. And I know, for me personally, I have learned. Me can't just say, if, have you ever been arrested? No, me can't end it there, so. No. Sometimes me have to say, have you ever seen a judge? Yeah? Because not all arrests, they will take your hands and put you in handcuffs. Have you ever encountered law enforcement and you can't leave? Yeah? You go into the booking facility. These are the things I realize now. You have to ask the question 1 million ways just to make somebody tell you, say, they have been arrested. And I've had several clients. Prior to the interview, I've had a client walking towards the immigration officer. Them dream the night before. A member said they were arrested. Huh? Yeah. So, we don't know. Sometimes you ask a question a million ways, they don't remember. So sometimes it's them dream, and that's when them remember, say them arrested. Boy, we don't know. Whatever them a feed you, no sir. All right. Here is an issue for people with your marriage-based case. And so many people come to me with this nonsense. I'm a warning about village liar them. Yeah. But I don't like them. People have this foolishness where what you have to understand, in order to benefit on a marriage-based case, and you're looking to get your first green card, the marriage must be good at the time you enter it and also at the time of your interview. So for the people where, and this has happened to some people, your spouse just disappears on you. Like seriously. You don't know what kind of romance that. Yeah, your spouse just decide. When me care people, no, I lie. Me have one girlfriend who, well, not my girlfriend, this girl me know who do it. Boy, I pop on her. They never married still. But this is why sometimes some of you are gonna come home and you're not gonna see a spouse. The boy, I pop on her. Yeah, man. You're in the same house, boy, I go on. And the way our foot hat it. Yeah, man. But him a go on and the disrespect. You know, certain times people will go on, but it's when this me tell him he's a girl, but don't take styling. Me don't know some people do it, but don't take styling. And the boy a hype on her and she a watch him. So what should do me tell you? Cause this may help somebody, God forgive me. He said I'm a hype up on you. Good girl, don't hype yourself, cause time is the master and time waits on no one. So this is you are gonna do it now. She decides that she gonna rent another place. Yeah, sometimes I have to move in silence. Boy, I pop on her now. Every day she come home, I like crosses in her life. He could have rub himself with little olive oil and could have pray a crosses. Sometimes God a move on her to understand when God is moving on her. Don't force to stay. And the boy a go on pan her. So under the quiet now, she go rent an apartment. Yeah? And she take her time and she furnish out the apartment. Boom. She just take her clothes and leave. She left everything. Her phone a blew off. Every member of family a call her. When I not do this thing on her, because sometimes some of the family member chat too much. Yeah? Me not have them family member them because them know say my head no good. But some of the family member them chat too much. And the boy a call her family, friend, everybody. But everybody under order. Sometimes when I have to put in a friend and in a family under orders, then I know where you live, then I know your new number. Yeah, man, I should move up on the boy. So sometime when I come home and I have one client said the sweetest thing into Antoinette. I come home and when me tell her, say, the girl left 2 plates and 2 forks for me. Me don't know, she must have prepared me for my new woman. Yeah, never take it too serious. Everything. The girl move out the place clean. I've had women where they come home and the man thing gone. The man not take, the man them different. The man them not take nothing. The woman them, Lord Jesus. Yeah, man. So people like to call this filing for abandonment. There's no such thing as filing for abandonment. If it don't work out with your spouse, unless you are a victim of domestic violence, you can't self-petition based on that marriage. Yeah? So people will call and they'll be like, oh, my spouse leave, I want to file an abandonment. Where in the statute say if your spouse, people left people all the time. That's just a part of life. When you want to self-petition by yourself, they are looking for extreme cruelty. And I'll tell you this. I'll never forget I had one officer tell me client, say, the fact that the woman cheat on him, that is not extreme cruelty. No, sir. You see how them liberal here in New York? Them very liberal. The boy would have get born till him weak. Weak. That is not the fact that your man or your woman is cheating, is not extreme cruelty. It is not. And I want people to move off of this concept that the fact that the person just walks out on you, you have absolutely no proof of abandonment, you think that is a way to get a green card. No, you must be a victim of not just regular cruelty. Every day you come home, cast. We used to that in the island. That's not regular cruelty. Yeah, you want extreme. Yeah? Somebody a batter bruise you. Yeah, I tell you. The day client, me auntie did marry Auntie from St. Elizabeth. Who? Was it? Oh God. Yeah, man. She married Mr. Chin and Mr. Chin decides I'm a karate. Ooh. When she done karate, Mr. Chin, he frightening, never lick her again. Yeah. But this is the level of extreme. It has to be extreme, right? It's not your regular cruelty, the cas that you have in the house. No. I mean, we are a war, yes, sir. Yeah, man. Serious, right? That's a problem. Yeah, man. So till sometime you come out in the man in the way. Lord Jesus. You ever live close to somebody yet? Well, we used to this back in the islands where your neighbor war, you run up to the window and you peep out, but you try to hold the curtain. So, you know why your neighbor see you fast in them business? You know what I'm something there? All right. One of the most dangerous things in this place because the house them so close. Sometimes you rent a room, you rent a basement. So you know when the war start, no sir. When the war start, now everybody in your business. So sometimes you come out in the man in the way you're shame. Jesus. Yeah, man. I said go. You want to file as a victim of domestic violence, it has to be extreme cruelty. We're not talking about no regular cruelty. Yeah? No, sir. Our sister say, Antoinette, the way, me and my man go on. And I was in the morning, you know. She said she walk past the neighbor. And she never knew said the neighbor here. Lord Jesus. And she said, good man. The neighbor turned her head. Yeah, man, because she said, Antoinette, me disgrace myself, girl. Yeah. Because sometimes when you war and you're in the intimate settings, yeah, you don't have no shame, man. It's like you want to grab up your frock and just, beat. Yeah, but in America, where the house them so close, it not really. You know, I said though. So, but there's no such filing as abandonment. Yeah, I want you to understand this for people who think that you're with somebody and they decide that they're not gonna file, and you're saying that they left you and that's the reason you should get a green card because you've been abandoned. It don't work, so girl. It don't work, so. And what you'll find is when you go to the interview, unless you are going to be able to file as a victim of domestic violence, sometimes you even tell the officer you're going to file as a victim of domestic violence. You get a notice of decision, the case is denied because there is absolutely no petitioner there to assist you. Good morning, Suzette. Yeah. So I want you to be very careful when una pay people, there's no extreme cruelty, and una pay people for file certain application. Yeah, because when you put in certain application and it don't make sense and it get denied, the next thing is to get a notice that you are going to be in removal proceedings. Yeah. So Nicola said, Amarilda. Good morning, Amarilda. Good morning, darling. Yeah. So I go. And one of the wickedest things is where you marry someone and that person dies. I mean, I talk about the crisis spouse, because someone who not pray for certain elements reaching a spouse. But when you find a good person in life, yeah, And it is such a blessing. And that's why sometimes, ladies, when you pick up a crisis man, or for the men out there, when I pick up this Jezebel, this crisis girl, sometimes when I want to just jump in a bath river and washing myself clean, yeah? Whenever I pick up crisis like that, yeah, man. Only man who got through crosses or woman who got through crosses know what me I talk about. Yeah. All right. So let me get to this text message. All right. The person texted, "Good morning, Miss Osbourne. Is it okay for your tenants to have different family members who are not on the lease and don't reside at the property? Have their mail sent to the tenant's address? Thanks and keep up the good work." I'll tell you this, if they have their family members in, they are allowed to keep their family members in the place. But where the place now is so overrun with people that it is really becoming uninhabitable, my recommendation is that you commence eviction proceedings. We have to be practical now. Most times the landlords are paying the heat, they are paying for water, and with additional people in the place, it increases the usage. So the cost, therefore, comes on the landlord. And not everybody can afford to mind your family. Yeah. Make we get real now. Not everybody can afford for mind Junior, Kimisha, Rika. No, we can't afford your whole combo along. So watch, and sometimes you can have a conversation. Someone a tenant, I would not recommend a conversation. And why is it? Let me tell you some island people, this is something I want to start now. This just crazy. Tenants are on my address. Oftentimes at the tenant them, me see I do this. Years ago, me I evict this girl. Yeah? She in the woman place. She married, sometime the husband come, sometime the husband not come. So when the husband not come, you see Joe Grind not come. Island people, well, Jamaican people know who. Joe Grind, or what we call your bonner man, what I think they call here your side, your side man. Anyway, so the girl not appear right now, she in a court proceedings, right? So most of the time now, the bonner man there at the yard, and poor him, if she go, he jump. I saw the bonner man stay. Me never see this here. Me don't know them man them. Me grew up on a street with real men. You understand? So the modern day man them were weird. Some of them are weird. Me don't know on type of man. Me grew up with men who were fathers, who were provider, them keep order in the house. Yeah, them set down the rule. Me know real men. So when you see some of them are come and them in them suit, don't make them fool you, girl. Don't make them fool you. Them dangerous. Anyway, so I can't evict this girl now, right? A hot girl too, Yeah, man. She a hot girl because she can manipulate both the husband and the bonner man. Because the husband a file for she, but she rotate the bonner man with the husband. Anyway, so she not pay the client right now. So, she live life now. Yeah, man. Every week, girl, well bush out. So till all of a sudden, my client see a brand new car park up and girl a step outside and she just, I walk past my client, say, my client bex now, right? Now I get the money and girl buy a new car. Girl just a spend money, so. Anyway, finally evict this across this girl. Finally. When me evict the crosses girl, my client going off. You evict the girl, you have to purge out your house. Me tell all my client them when they evict them, go find your priest, go to your pastor, go pray out the house. That's how me feel. Go pray it out. A crosses did live in here. And if she left anything, come and you want it pray out. Anyway, so island people, we got somebody move out, you got clean, you got scrub. Can you get your place ready? You got rent somebody else. Backside reach at the freezer now. And she said, I want a tenant leaving at the freezer. Oh God, When she looking at the freezer, no sir. She see like cucumber wrap up in a file paper. So when my client she know, I'll see them crosses here pour me. When she open up the file paper now, and she said, "Oh, this cucumber look like it have paper in it." So when she draw the paper, when she draw out the paper out of the cucumber, she see must lose house, must can't pay a mortgage. And I don't think this is a serious thing happen. Must can't pay a mortgage, must suffer destruction. In fact, no sir, no girl. Tenants. You can't do this. Tenants, stop it. Just, you can't pay the rent. Sometimes we can talk to the landlord and say, "Cause I'll tell you, no fun I live in the premises past 2 years. So I have to get a 90-day notice. Just talk to the landlord and say, look, me need a little time. I gotta come out of your place. You understand? But just give me a little time. Yeah, because you gotta take the 90 days anyway. And go look at place, I get $1 and go look at place. No, I tell you, no, sir. Just tuning in. We have about 10 more minutes in the show. No, can't bother. Just tuning in, you're listening to Legally Speaking with attorney Antoinette Osbourne. If you have a question, you can text it, you can call in to 718-502-9137. You can also call the same number to set an appointment during the week, which is 718-502-9137. Just a reminder, the office focuses on divorce, immigration, bankruptcy, real estate, and estate matters. We also do eviction proceedings. There is a second office in Jamaica, West Indies, if you are looking to either buy or sell property in Jamaica, or if you're looking to wrap up an estate. Now, what a way the house price has gone out of control, and this is globally. Yeah, this is crazy with this new interest rates. Ladies and gentlemen who are looking to get married, for a spouse to file for you, yeah? Let me tell you something. I know for I go get can. Me not care how they come to. You know, so when somebody look you know, talk truth. When somebody look you know, they're nice, you know. Oh God, no sir. Then they find them best behavior. But I want to encourage someone, you know, because someone I gonna meet some crosses in this place called America. Me remind you all the time, see, look upon them divorce judgment. Now, me have to emphasize this. Me know me probably chat about this last week and the week before. But no, man. It roughing up. This a place, yeah? No, sir. You know, back in the islands, you could have just pull somebody file 1, 2, 3. It no bad. You can't just pull somebody file and get the information. This a place are the hardest split. Me say they lie. Oh, Jesus. They lie. And someone who know have to understand. What you know? Calling, what I call it? Significant other? When you're not calling a significant other, because I want, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to encourage you now. You're calling because at school, we are pushed side legally speaking. We are getting our real life now. Young girls, because if at my age, and the reason why I only address young girls, it can't be my age and this happened to you. No goody. One, you must know where the person you are seeing lives. Oh, I see people and I don't know where they live. That makes sense? Come on. You know, with in the islands, we don't find out the whole history. I'll take bus and just go around the neighborhood and just verify. Please, know where the person live. Yeah? In addition to know where the person live, please ensure that you have been in the person's residence. Well, get a little dating 101 because someone will not make sense. Because sometimes you have to say you never seen a sign. These are the signs. 2, you are calling your significant other and they can't pick up. Anytime you call, they have to wait 5-10 minutes and pick up after. Why? I owe them the wrong. Why they can't pick up? Me not care even if you're in at the toilet. Pick up, pick up. Yeah, man, had a girlfriend. She had her husband phone. She make sure say she had a ringtone. So when the phone ring, it's a pick. You hear our voice. Pick up the phone. So any girl who has stand beside, no. Why me have some dangerous way? But no. So, yeah, man, we deal with serious girl. Yes. My friend, them serious. The ringtone was pick up the phone so you hear our voice. So me don't know why am I gonna tell another girl say, yeah? Yeah, man. If every time you're calling the person, we are sidestep now. If every time you're calling the person, then can't pick up right away. That's an indication. Something not right. Video call. Then can never accept a video call from you. No, sir. And who they beside them? No, me I try help somebody this morning because you know, say, me like the information for help. Then can't take a video call for you, no time, no place, no hour. At any time then call is within a certain bracket. Why? Why, sir? Did your wife go to work? Yeah. What's that? Me I try encourage somebody this morning. Become a fine say, this a place a pure crosses. No, sir. All right, so somebody texts. Good morning. I owe arrears in child support. Can I marry and get my green card? Yes, your child support affects you with your citizenship application. They don't really get into child support with the green card. I don't know if in the future they are, but right now, no. And I'll encourage anybody, if you owe child support and you are in arrears and your circumstances has changed, I am going to encourage you, go to the court and apply for a modification, because what you'll find in these modification cases, sometimes it may even take a year or 2. But the good thing is, when the child support gets reduced, it goes back to the date you actually filed your application. Yeah. All right. So just tuning in, we are coming to the end of the program. If you have a question, you can put it in the live, you can text it, you can call in at 718-502-9137. To make an appointment during the week, it is the same number. It is 718-502-9137. Sometimes in your own personal life, you have to be investigators. I find people are too complacent. Yeah, I think that's the word. They're very complacent in their relationships. And especially when you have children, it's kind of hard to break away. But I would encourage anyone, if you're in a marriage, try first to save it, if it can be saved. Not all marriages can be saved. Yeah, so sometimes you really have to come and you have to file for a divorce. I know for me personally, if someone comes into my office and they are seeking a divorce and I see that they are not at the point to do a divorce, I will not take that case. Because one of the most annoying things is to start a divorce and then to stop it because of reconciliation. But where it is that they have been served with the divorce, then it is what it is. Some people like to move on. Some people are in their marriages and they have already moved on. That's just life. And I will tell anyone this. If it is that you are in a marriage and the person has moved on, take the time to build yourself and accept the reality of it. Because when someone has moved on and you're there holding on, that's a lot of emotional trauma. So you have to take your time to build yourself. Yeah, it's life. I am not saying that everything is going to be a perfect scenario and you are going to recover one, two, three, but careful of the styling. Because I find this is a place, I don't know, is the styling greater here? I don't think people get style back home as when somebody ready for style you here. Yeah? All right. So we are at the end of the program. Thank you for tuning in this morning and sharing your Sunday morning with me. I will see you next week at 9 a.m. Have a blessed Sunday. Live good with your family, live good with your friends. Even the crosses, girl. Yeah, you can hear her sometimes. Yeah. Take care. Stay blessed and be a blessing to someone else.